In the book Primal Leadership by Daniel Goleman, there is this story, this case study about a mother who gives birth to twins. And when these two kids, these two boys, are placed in front of her, when she glances at them, when she looks at them, when she regards them, the one to the left, when she looks at him, she thinks, this kid looks like me, so he must be like me. Then she looks at the one to the right, and in her head she goes, this kid looks like my husband, my lousy husband. Therefore, he must be like my lousy husband. And that's the thought that goes through her head when she sees them as infants. Throughout the rest of the life of the kids, the family, the mother, the father, the parents, everyone treats them just right. They go to the same school, they buy the same uniform, they buy the same shoes, they play the same things. Everything's same. People say the same things to them. We love you, you're nice, you're great, you're fantastic. But yet, every time the mother spoke to them, the thought that had occurred to her when she first glanced at them was part of her attitude, her behavior, her demeanor. Over the years, as the boys grow up, the one to the left does good in school, gets the right grades, makes the right friends, gets the right marks from the teachers. The one to the right gets into trouble, doesn't finish his homework, doesn't come on time, gets into trouble as they grow up further. This guy becomes a nice army cadet, and this guy goes into drugs, and this guy goes and becomes a good father, a good brother, and a good citizen of the world, while this one gets into trouble, has sex changes, goes to jail, gets into drugs. And that's where the story ends. Now my question to you is that what happens? What did happen with these two kids? Even though they were the same, they had the same genes, the same genetic structure, yet what was the strongest influence on them? The strongest influence on them was the fact what their mother taught, the thought that went through her, lived out for the rest of their life. And it impacted their behavior, impacted their life, and impacted everything that they were about. Now, most all of us who are change drivers, leaders, influencers, we are in the business of creating change. We are constantly doing things where we want to move things forward, we want to innovate them, and we want to change them for the better. Yet, all our interventions, all our initiatives, all our innovations will fail if we do not have the right intention. Once we get the right intention, that means our intentions become pure, clean, pristine clean, and the focus is just right, then everything else that we are doing in this world, that means every single movement, every single goal, every single action, every single vision falls into place with that intention, with that initial assumption that we have about things. This, to me, is authenticity. That means going down into the core of your being and understanding and knowing exactly what you want and what you want to create. Once that is clear, once there is no muck, there is no junk, there is no garbage around that, then your journey towards change, your journey towards growth, your journey towards helping others grow and evolve and become better becomes an easier journey. It doesn't become an easy one, it just becomes a smoother and an easier journey. That's what I have to tell you about authentic influence. To have your intention right. Everything else is mechanism, everything else is strategy, everything else is our tactics. Get your intention right. Intentions change the world. My name is Raju Mandhyan, and I'm a speaker, trainer, and a coach in the Philippines. If you like what I just shared, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Adios.